Junior Jewels. I'm Carly.
And I'm Jess, and we are the hosts of Typical Tuesday Night,
a Taylor Swift podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to the Typical Tuesday Night podcast. I'm Jess.
And I'm Carly. And today we have a guest, and this is a special guest from our Patreon, actually. We have Cassie on today, and we're very excited because we were, I don't even remember. I think it was when we first did our Patreon, and one of the first questions I think was tell us your name and tell us something about yourself. And she just casually goes, "Hi, I'm Cassie, and I was in the Shake It Off music video." And
we're all like,
excuse me, sorry.
Yeah.
What? I feel like I am adjacent to Taylor now even more, just because you're in this Patreon group.
Seriously. And since that day, we have been like, we are having you on the podcast someday. So this episode has been a long time coming, and we're super pumped for it.
Well, and it's fun because this is the anniversary. It's 11 years from the time, I guess, it's later in the month, but we're okay, August was when the Shake It Off music video came out. So we're doing a little 11 years ago.
We're breaking up the debut content and bringing you this fun guest episode today. Yeah. And we love having guests on. So if any of you have super fun or unique Taylor stories or Taylor adjacent stories that you think would be fun for us to talk about on the podcast, or even if you just have guests in general of other Taylor Swift influencers or accounts that would be fun for us to have on here, let us know and we will do our best to get them on.
Yes. So, before we officially jump into today's interview, though, we wanted to remind everybody that we will be at Ricky Brewer's Eras Tour Night on August 16th at 7:30 p.m. and that is at the Complex. So if you are local to Salt Lake, you are going to want to join us. He is such an incredible DJ, and this is an all Eras night. So it's not the Haler where it's Harry Styles and Taylor. This is all Taylor. I think this is going to be his biggest one yet. I've seen some of the stuff he's planning. I've been we follow him on social media. If you don't, you definitely should. He has the most fun mashups, and he's been sharing sneak peeks of some of them. They are incredible, and they're so fun to dance to. So come and dance and sing with us at the Eras Tour Night. It's going to be so much fun, and our new merch should be there. And
it's going to be so fun.
So excited about that new merch.
Yes.
And even another reason to come.
I know, it's going to be so great. I cannot wait. But also, really quick, a little quick ad break before we jump in. We're so excited because today, the day that this episode releases, is the beginning of the Just Ingredients birthday sale. So Just Ingredients is one of our favorite podcast sponsors we have, and they we have our discount code all the time for 10% off, but it's very rare. I think they only do 2 big sales a year. Their birthday sale and Black Friday maybe. So today is the start of their birthday sale, which means their whole site is 20% off, which is so awesome. I'm going to be for sure stocking up on all my supplements and then trying some new things I've been looking at. So if you've been wanting to try them out, now's a great time. And I'm pretty sure the sale is just site-wide, no code needed, but you can use our code TTN10 for an extra little discount. So definitely make sure to use our code TTN10. Yes. The website is justingredients.us. And if you have any questions on products or want recommendations, you can always DM us on Instagram or anything like that. So don't miss out on that.
Yeah. So we will make sure to link that and the Eras Tour Night all below in the show notes too, to make it extra easy for everybody. And last thing, if you guys are new around here or are coming because Cassie, we just wanted to say hello and welcome you to the podcast. We are 2 big Swifties who just love deep diving into all the Taylor stuff, all the old stuff, all the new stuff, things that you need to know, things that you need to understand. We absolutely love doing music deep dives. Relationship timelines are still some of my all-time favorite episodes. Music video analysis, fun predictions, song draft, monthly news roundups. We do so much around here, and it is the best time ever.
It's a blast.
Yeah.
We love it. So, yeah. So, if you're listening for the first time, we'd love for you to stick around. So, just hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening. You can also find us on YouTube if you like to watch
Yes.
on YouTube. So, you can just search Typical Tuesday Night on YouTube and we'll pop right up. But yeah, we're in the middle of like a super fun debut series right now. So, it's a
So
fun
good.
time to jump in. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, without further ado, here is our interview with Cassie.
Woo. All
Okay.
right. Hello and welcome, Cassie. We are so
Hi.
excited to hear
Mm,
about your experience with the Shake It Off music video. I still
yeah.
like cannot just I have so many questions and thoughts. I cannot wait to hear everything. Everything,
I know. When
everything.
you said that, the first time when you said that in the Patreon chat, I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, you're in the room with us? For
I
real?
know for reals. And I would just be talking about it like
I, s-
nonstop.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it
It
I
would
would be
still
your
can't
whole
become
believe it myself.
personality.
yeah, it would
I
absolutely
would,
yeah.
Yeah,
do you have a shirt? Like, I
it
would need a
literally
shirt
has.
that says, I was in the Shake It
Oh,
Off music video.
we literally, I have a, because I have, there was like, two of my other friends were in it too. And my
Okay.
one friend, because then we went to the 1989 tour like right after.
Okay.
So we went to the 1989 tour with the photo print of the shirt.
Yes. I
Yes, that
totally
is
would do that. That is
amazing.
yes, that is incredible.
Yes. Oh, I'm
We're
obsessed.
like, because we had the pit tickets, and so we're like, we
Oh my
we need a
gosh.
reunion. Like, do
Well,
you see
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like, hey, we're
I
back.
love that.
us?
Bring us
Oh
on
man.
stage.
I
Okay, well, we
remembered
have
the
so many.
dance.
Yeah. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
yeah. Oh
I
my
love
gosh,
it.
so
I love
fun.
it.
We have so many questions, but before we jump into the actual experience with the music video, we want to learn a little bit more about you. Like whenever we interview like Swifties, we like to like do some get to know you questions and then some fun like Taylor Swift questions, maybe a game. So, in just like a few sentences or whatever, tell us anything you'd like to share, like what you do for work, what hobbies you might have, or any like
Mhm.
fun facts about you, maybe where you're from.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm in San Diego. I've born and raised, only lived in San Diego, so
Okay.
very very SoCal girl.
Yeah.
And I'm a preschool teacher
Love
that I
it.
teach toddlers. Yeah, very passionate about my teaching and love that the last 8 years now. And
So
little side things like hobbies and stuff, like I'm a very like outdoorsy person,
okay.
the beach a lot, lakes a lot,
Nice.
taking the boat out,
Oh,
stuff like that. So yeah,
so
any
So
fun.
of that,
fun.
Oh,
hiking, mountains, just like active stuff.
yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
live in a great place for that then.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
you
that's
get
yeah,
all of
awesome.
those things. That is so fun.
yeah.
I love
Well,
that. And if you're watching
let's
on YouTube,
oh yeah.
she has the best like wall
Yes.
in
Like
her room.
everybody needs to see it.
It's amazing. Oh,
Yeah, I've
So
had
good.
a little time of some collecting going on.
I love it. I love
yeah,
it so,
the
so much.
best.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's like go back to 2006 because you have been a fan since the beginning, right?
Yes,
Okay, that's what I
yes.
thought. So I want you to tell us a little bit about your experience, like getting into Taylor Swift, how you found her, what was the whole vibe?
Mhm. Yeah, so I know I was born and raised like listening to country music. So
Okay.
like that was like all I knew. So like
Okay.
obviously when she came out, obviously she was always playing on country radio.
Yeah.
So like it just started hearing her, and the more I heard it and then, started to follow her more,
Okay.
um, and got really into like I loved Tim McGraw
Oh,
when her Tim McGraw song came out. Like
yes.
um, I just loved it immediately. And then, and then Fearless came along. And then as far as tour goes, um, unfortunately, it's sad to say, for whatever reason, somehow I actually missed the Fearless tour.
Oh,
And my
I
first
did
my
too.
first live show, I know, I'm like looking back, I'm like, how did that I don't
I
know. I guess
know.
it's because I was so much younger and like following it then, like just I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel the
But
Yeah.
same way. I'm
my
like, such a regret. So, what was I doing?
and then, yeah,
What
I'm
were my
like
parents
major
thinking?
regrets. But yeah. And so my first live show was Speak Now in 2011,
Okay.
was my actual first live show.
Oh,
And then
cool.
from then on, I've been to all of them ever since.
Oh,
So,
so fun.
and Yeah, so in 1989, I went in Glendale and here in San Diego at Petco Park because Petco Park was added earlier. And even
Okay.
back then, it was like
Mm.
a whole Ticketmaster drama.
Yeah.
Like I thought she was only coming to Staples Center,
Okay.
and it was just like we've been doing the last few years. All the phones and laptops and
Yep.
Staples Center going on sale, and then I was back in the Tumblr days, and they were giving
Oh,
codes on Tumblr, like
oh
for
my
the each
gosh.
city.
Okay.
And so we couldn't get it for Staples Center, and we couldn't get like anything for Staples
Oh,
Center. It was crashing. And so we're like, what are we gonna do? And my friend found the code on Tumblr for Glendale for Arizona.
okay.
And we put in the Arizona code, and it had the VIP packages and I'm like just do it, we'll get to
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah.
I'm like
Oh yeah. You're like, I don't care.
I'm like
We'll do it.
and and then later they did end up adding Petco Park
Okay.
soon after. And so I'm like, well, she's not going to come here and let's not go.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
then we ended up going to Petco Park too.
How fun.
And yeah, because that was the Avril Lavigne and surprise.
That's
Super
fun.
Fun.
complicated. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, a
Yes.
that is
dream.
cool. That is
That
way
was
fun.
Oh,
like, yeah, my childhood in one.
Oh
Like
yeah.
my
oh
skater
my
boy heart
gosh.
was
Yes.
skating.
Yes.
Yes,
Like
that is
Oh my
incredible.
gosh. That is
yeah.
fun.
Oh
That
my
is way,
God,
way
I'll
that's
cool.
never forget
so
that. Yeah.
fun. Yes. Do you have any other like standout tour moments that like you just love so much? And where did you go to the Eras tour?
Eras tour, the first time was in Vegas, which was only
Okay.
like the second weekend. So that
Mhm.
was really cool because
Yeah.
like even though obviously the opening night, like a lot have been obviously online in that
Yeah.
first week and from
You kept your
opening
eyes
night.
closed?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was kind of seeing things because, it was kind of hard to hide from
Yeah.
it, and like, of course, everybody obviously had been like dying for it and waiting for
Yes.
opening night. But I mean, there was only so much I saw.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Hmm.
I remember even that night in Vegas and it was so new, like,
Yeah.
because they even changed things after Vegas.
Yeah.
Like we had Invisible String in Vegas and then we
Okay.
didn't.
Hmm.
Like,
Yep.
so because then I went to LA in August.
Okay.
Um, and then I thought that was going to be my last one. And then I tried to register for Canada and
Okay.
I got waitlisted like the rest of the world.
Yep.
And
Same.
so, and so, and then when then TTPD came out, and I'm like, oh my God, now it's like a whole nother tour.
Well, yeah.
And, and I'm like, well, I can't go to Europe or whatever, like going to
Yeah.
Europe was going to be a little, as much as I wanted to, like it
Yeah.
was going to be a little much
A
to
stretch.
put
Yeah.
together. So then when there was like indie and stuff, I'm like, well, at least indie, I can do in like a weekend or
Yeah.
whatever and come back. And so um it was probably not the best financial decision,
Meh.
but
No
YOLO.
regrets, I'm
Yeah.
sure. No regrets.
Yeah.
some hub tickets were purchased. And I ended
That's
up going
amazing.
to I ended up going to
Oh no.
Indy.
That's
And
so
so
fun.
then I thought that was my last one because I'm
Oh
like,
my
oh,
gosh.
Canada's out. I thought Canada's out of the picture. Like I was waitlisted and I didn't
Yeah.
get Toronto, and like Toronto had already come and gone.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden I get this link pop up. That Vancouver had opened, and it lets
Okay.
me in.
Oh my gosh.
I because for Toronto, it said like it wouldn't let me in, like
Okay.
only the certain accounts,
Yeah.
like I couldn't even get in. And this
Yeah.
time I clicked it and I'm like, it starts to go, and I'm like,
Oh my
it's letting me in.
gosh.
I'm like, there's tickets. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, I ended up getting the behind the stage tickets, but they were
Okay.
Hmm.
$15. I'm like, I will gladly sit behind the
Oh,
stage for $15.
I would have spent way more than that, even.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
those behind the stage tickets were $15. And so
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
I'm like,
That is incredible.
so that's how I
That's a
ended up
great
Wow.
going.
story.
So that's how I ended up going to Vancouver.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I
So
love
So
which
that for
of
night
you.
in
course,
Vancouver were you?
the first,
Okay.
Okay.
the Friday night. Yeah. So
That's
it wasn't the
so
last,
fun.
but I mean, it was the last weekend. I'm like, I just wanted,
Yeah,
and then I
that's
hadn't been to
amazing.
Vancouver, so I'm like, I made like a 4 day weekend. I made like a thing out of it, and like stayed a few days and saw a
Yeah.
bunch of Vancouver. So
Oh,
Oh,
that's how I justified like the airfare and travel. I'm like, well, it's the
yeah.
whole vacation,
yeah.
because about that
Oh,
fifteen
that's
dollar that fifteen
amazing.
dollar ticket escalated quickly, but that's okay.
Yeah. Meh.
That's
Again, worth it.
amazing.
No regrets.
Yeah, it
And if
was.
you
It
average
was. It
out like what
was.
I did, I to justify everything, I just like averaged out what I spent on all my tickets. If you
Yeah.
average it all out, you really didn't spend that much per show, if we're
Yeah,
being
there you
honest,
go.
So,
Exactly. Yeah.
We make it
oh
work. Girl
man,
math, Swifty
that's
math, right?
yes,
Swifty math.
Yeah.
exactly. Oh
You know
my
what?
gosh, that's amazing.
The memories are priceless. It's fine.
Yes, yes. I totally agree. Okay, do you have a favorite album or even like an era? Sometimes like I have like a different favorite album than I do an era, but like do you have one or the other?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it kind of varies, and especially
Yeah.
being with her career being so long now, and that
Yeah.
everything she has so many different, like she literally crossed genres in her
Yeah.
last 20 years. So it's like I would say though that I mean, obviously, given the memories of my experiences with 1989, kind of sticks out of everything that happened. But at the same time, like 1989 was her first like pop crossover
Yeah.
kind of thing. So I just remember, how exciting and like shocking that was, and like
Yeah.
unexpected, like with all those years in country,
Yeah.
and she was always at the CMAs, and like and all this stuff that like nobody like really expected that. And then it like I feel like it kind of turned into like a fan like favorite and like gateway for a lot of
Yeah.
people too
It
that
did.
probably hadn't listened to her before that.
Yeah.
And so I feel like either 1989 or Midnight's was like
Okay.
what got people, like
Oh,
the newer people into it
yeah.
too,
Yeah. Totally.
like when you ask people what was like your first like listen or whatever that weren't
Yeah.
like original Swifties and everything. So like 1989, like always sticks out to me, but then like I know TTPD is like the most recent, so I know it's
Yeah.
like the most fresh in
Yeah.
us. But even given it being the freshest, like I feel like TTPD still will like was totally top tier.
Oh,
Like even
yes.
being after 11th album,
Yeah.
like I was like, because I feel like her whole career, like every album, you're like, oh, it doesn't get better than this.
Yeah.
It doesn't get better than this. Like, what could she possibly
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
do? And then it's like she just shows everybody up every time, probably even
Yeah.
herself, like,
Yeah.
like I know watching like Miss Americana and like with Rep, and her disappointment and like Rep not getting
Yeah.
nominations, and she's like, oh, you're gonna make a better album. Like I know that I think that's why she's been successful as she is because she does work that hard and she does push herself, and
Yeah.
she's like, what can I do better, or what can I do different?
Yeah.
And I think that's why she did take the risk on crossing genres
Yeah.
and everything, like she did, and obviously it was well worth it. but
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, like TTPD, just the writing in that,
Oh,
like it's
oh
like
yeah.
literal poetry. And I was just shocked on even taking even all the parallels in it
Mhm.
from even her previous
Yeah.
writing. I was like, it's just
It's
there.
incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
amazing.
insane. There's like no words
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
it.
I know.
Like,
We agree. Preach, preach,
yeah,
preach.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I know it's like we know it's impossible to say like a favorite song or
Yeah.
whatever, but like
Mhm.
so are we what we like to ask or what are like your three current like on repeat, can't get enough of Taylor songs?
Well, I say actually, speaking of TTPD, the prophecy
Oh,
is
Mm.
something that has always stuck with me from the
okay.
second I heard it.
Oh,
Like
Hmm.
it just like stopped me in my tracks because um, obviously she's always had like a lot of relatable stuff. Like I think
hmm.
that, everybody like that's another thing that's drawn such a fan base to her is like how relatable it is. But when I heard the prophecy, I was like that's my
It
life.
just like
I'm
spoke
like
to
here
Yeah,
you.
like
literally, I'm
Yeah.
moved
like,
you. Oh,
yeah, I'm like probably not for the best
Yeah, I
reasons,
was like,
but
oh,
I
that's
mean,
kind of a sad song.
I get it though.
We
but
love you, but
I'm like I'm like here I am. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like you're writing about me. Like
yeah,
that's my life. I'm
yeah,
like here I
Yeah.
am in my s- single 30s watching my
yeah,
friends, like
Yeah.
but um yeah, the words that please once let it be me
yeah.
like
Hmm.
line,
Oh,
it was like that
Oh,
get me. And
yeah,
a
so
dagger.
when I just mentioned how it was at Endy,
yeah.
that was our song in
Oh
Endy.
No, it was not.
I
my
was
gosh, I've got like
yes,
chills.
Me too.
Oh,
I
Oh, you're
literally
kidding.
hit the floor. Like you have no idea.
oh, I
Oh
was
my
would
God.
be like a
And what did
sobbing
I
she
mess.
match it up with?
um uh uh this love.
Oh,
I think it
Oh,
was this love. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
wow.
hmm Yeah,
What a
That
what a
would
cool
I
put me on the
experience.
floor
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
I
Oh,
man.
was I was literally embarrassed myself with tears.
oh, I
Yeah.
no, I totally.
I
It's
did
just
that.
like
I did that at the
I
Eras
was
Tour
Yeah.
too.
like
So,
yeah, that shook
and
me
then do you
to
have any
my
others?
core. What's that?
Do you have any other songs that you're just like obsessed with right now?
I mean, there's a lot of songs that I just like how fun. Like I keep
Yeah.
playing like The Alchemy and so high
Oh,
school
fun.
Hmm.
too.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
those
and
are
So
then
high school is
fun.
it's such a bop. It's such a bop, and I
exactly. And
love that.
that's what I
Yes.
was talking with the writing and the production
Yeah.
and like the second it starts it like sounds like some Simple Plan, Good Charlotte
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
starting songs. I'm
It's
like
oh, it's so
she knew
fun.
she was going for that high school punk band
Yes.
like
Yeah.
I'm
She's
like
so good at
Uh,
like just packaging all of
bringing
it.
it together.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Like she's so
Yes.
good at that. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we want to play a little game with you. If you guys have ever listened to our other interviews, we love coming up with like fun games for our guests to play, and we try and do different ones. So today I came up with what's called the Swifty Shuffle. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm just gonna shuffle Taylor Swift, and whatever comes on, like song comes on, I want you to tell us if there is like a story or a memory or basically like just whatever pops into your head when you think of that song. So we
Yeah.
will see how it goes.
Yeah.
We can skip. I don't want this to be like some stress thing. So I think you'll be able to do it. But I mean, you never know. Some really obscure song might come on and we're all of us will be like,
girl,
I mean, I
girl at
love
home.
that one. Yeah, Girl at Home. I'd just be like, how everybody hates it. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. So let's see. I am shuffling.
I hope it's girl at home first,
Oh, that would
Candy.
be funny. All right, it's Wildest Dreams, Taylor's version.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I mean, I don't know if it would like exactly be like a story, but I just say that I would consider that song like one of those songs that like even driving in the car, like you just have to like dance to and
Yes,
stuff,
yes,
And
yes.
like and especially
Roll down the
seeing
windows,
yes, like
let the
especially
wind in your
since
hair.
the Eras tour like doing like the choreo is like ingrained like all the Eras
Yeah.
tour choreos like you're driving in the car and people probably think I'm crazy
Ah,
but
It is what it is. We love it.
That's
All right,
so
let's try
fun.
another
Yeah,
one.
so
Okay, next one. Ooh, getaway car.
That's
getaway
fun.
car. Well, I say that that's probably my top one on Rep.
Ooh, I love,
To
honestly,
be to put a
It's
little
it's
so
so
good.
good.
story
It
to
might be
it.
mine
Yeah.
too. Trying
Yeah,
to
That's
like think of what
it's
the
probably my
rep
so
was.
story is
good.
that
So
it's
good.
like my
It's
top.
that's your top one. Okay, we'll do a
I
couple
Yeah,
think
more.
it's my top Rep song. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
we are never ever getting back together.
Hmm. I
Carly
say
loves this.
I do love this song.
I do too. And I say I think that what jogs my memory now
Yeah.
is that was one of the Eras Tour traditions of Cam saying it in every
Oh,
language.
Yes.
yes, that's a good memory.
Oh
Like
my
I love
gosh.
like
that.
now, ever since
Like
then,
that's what
all
you
I can
think.
think of is Cam. I'm
Yes.
like,
I love that. That's so
That was
good.
the best. And
All
I'm
right.
curious whose idea that was. Like, was that
right?
Cam's idea
Oh,
or
yeah.
Taylor's or
Because I could totally see Cam like
yeah,
suggesting that. I could
It
also see
yeah.
totally could have
Taylor.
been. And then,
Yeah.
I'm sure like Taylor's always down for anything. And
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like, yeah,
It's like,
let's
let's
do
do it. Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, let's do two more. Okay. All right. Oh, style.
Hmm.
Style.
It's funny,
Let's
it's giving us a lot
see.
of
Lots of
1989.
1989, yeah.
I think with my thing with style is that I think I always love like when I go to the Taylor dance parties and stuff
Oh, uh-huh.
or like just like to dress up
Yeah.
I just love doing like wearing like the style skirts and like the red
Oh,
lipstick. Like
yes.
I think
Mm-hmm.
like style and red lipstick,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
and just like doing the strut. Like I remember
Oh,
when I went to see um when it was in theaters and I went out to see it in theaters at one of our malls and they had a little backdrop so like in my shopping era
oh, cute.
and with like some pink neon lights and I
Yeah.
remember like I did a little video. I'm like I have to do the little style strut
Oh, yeah.
like video and I
Oh,
was like
yes.
already in my red lipstick and stuff ready to go see the movie and everything.
Oh,
So
that's so
I
fun.
yeah,
love that.
I love style.
Yeah, that is so fun. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Last one. Let's see what we get. Oh, ready for it.
Ready for it. I just think with that song, I feel like that's another top one on Rep.
Yeah.
And I think I just love that song as like a soundtrack to like so much stuff. Like when, I don't know, when you're getting excited for something or like
Oh,
sharing
yeah.
something, I'm like, everything is always like, are you ready for
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Such a good
Yeah.
pump up song.
It
Yes,
is.
it
Yes.
is.
I feel
And
like
like
rep in
that
general
dance too. Yeah.
is just
And
like a,
now
yeah.
that's another one of those songs that like after the Eras tour, like you hear that song and you can't stop but do like the dance and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
strut and the
That's
yeah.
so true.
I just love how many
Yeah.
like Eras tour moments got just thrown in there
I
because it's like
know.
so
Yeah.
because all of these songs, like so many of these songs were part of the Eras tour. And it
Hmm.
was so fun to like
Mhm.
bring so many memories to those like past songs. And the Eras
And
tour did
that was what was so great about it was even though uh that most of those songs, she had been performing for years already, or
that.
they've already had their own tour. When we went to the Eras tour, I felt like we were seeing it for the first time.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how she did,
I know.
I know. It's like
but
she
it was
breathed like
like
new life into all of them.
Yeah.
It's
exactly
crazy.
like even like the oldest stuff she did, like the whole
Yeah.
like Fearless set, like
Oh, I know.
Hmm.
I don't know, like it still was like almost it was it still felt like new and like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hmm.
Oh, love it, love it,
Oh,
love it.
so
Yeah.
fun. Okay, so that was so fun. What a fun game, Carly. I love
Thank you,
that.
thank you.
We'll have to play that on like another
Oh, like
episode sometime.
yeah.
I want to
You and I,
try
we
it
should
with
figure
you
it out. I
too.
know. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
Right?
it's
yeah,
so fun. Okay, but let's get into why we're really here and talk
yeah.
about the Shake It Off music video. So to
Yeah.
start, just tell us like how the how did this even happen? Start from the beginning, like how
I,
you got invited.
Yeah.
Had you ever like interacted with Taylor or Taylor Nation
Hmm.
before? Tell us
Yeah.
how it
Just
started.
all the pre stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically like there was no like official like interaction or anything like
Okay.
before this. Like, obviously I've been signed up with like fan club and the
Yeah.
emails and following on social media and all the basic stuff.
Yeah.
But what happened was me and my friends had gone to CMA Fest 2014 in Nashville.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, and so we weren't even home, like we were away in Nashville, and Taylor wasn't performing that year, but she had just performed the year before with Tim
Okay.
McGraw.
Okay.
So during the festival, there's like a fan fest that was like
Okay.
in the Hall of Fame. Um that they had. I mean, there was meet and greets, autograph signings and all that
Okay.
going on all weekend. Um, so there was like they still had like a Taylor Swift booth in there when
Okay.
when when we were walking around, and it was like it had her CMA trophy
Oh,
that she
cool.
had just got for the Highway Don't Care with Tim McGraw.
Oh, I love that
And
song too, by the way.
me too, I
It's,
know.
and I feel like nobody talks about that one a lot.
It's so underrated,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Like,
Anyway, continue.
yeah.
Just had to point that
Yeah,
out.
so yeah, so this booth had like her CMA trophy, like I think it was like a couple outfits, her guitar and
Okay.
stuff like that. So we were kind of just walking by, and the lady that was standing there like working the booth, which apparently I now I know was Taylor Nation, because
Oh, okay.
she had a clipboard, and when she saw us like looking at the trophy and taking pictures, she came up to us and was like, "Oh, like we're looking for like the biggest fans or whatever,"
Oh my
and we're like,
gosh.
"Oh, well, okay
Like,
then,
that's us.
well,
Hi.
You're
yeah,
like,
I'll
yep,
look no
number one.
further," and and so she had us write our information down, like emails and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
And that was it, kind of like, and we kind of like
Okay.
we're like, okay, yeah, we'll give you our email, social, like
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Our
like,
credit
Like,
card. What else
take
do you
it
want?
all.
yeah,
Yeah.
Do you need my
whatever you
credit card
want, like,
number,
Yeah.
my
my DNA, my
address,
blood
my
type, like my
social
Yeah.
social
security?
security. And so,
Honestly, the things we do for Taylor, like anything.
right,
You want it? I
yeah,
got it. I got it for
limitless.
you. For real.
So it was fairly like short and simple, and we kind of just like walked away and like kind of
Okay.
went about our business and the rest of the festival weekend, and kind of didn't even really think anything of it,
Yeah.
and like we did show
Yeah.
her pictures like when she asked us that, and we're like, oh, like this must be something, like
Yeah.
like I literally like we showed her some pictures of like our tour outfits
Oh,
from
fun.
like we had been to like the Red Tour at the and
Fun.
all of that, and like I saw her like watch us walk away. Like, I don't know if that meant anything, but I like we
Yeah.
kind of got further, and I could see behind me, and like she was still like watching us walk away, and but I still didn't think anything of it because I'm like I said, this was Nashville. We're not even
Yeah.
local, and so
Yeah.
I'm like, what does this mean? Like, I thought it was like, oh, you're gonna, I don't know, it could have
Yeah.
been anything.
For sure.
So we don't get home till the next weekend. The very next weekend, there's an email that says from Taylor Nation, and it just says exclusive fan club opportunity in the subject. And
Oh
so
my
as soon as I
gosh.
open this email and I'm reading the email, and it's like from the get-go, it's all like top secret, like there's this exclusive fan club opportunity, like reply with your phone number and so like will reach out to you or whatever.
I'm
And so
flipping
I was
out.
like, what? Yeah, I'm like totally,
So
I'm
how
totally
old
gonna
are
be getting
you?
scammed. I'm
How old are
36.
you? In this time back when this was happening. So
So
you
I
were
believe
like,
You were like
probably like 25,
25. Okay. I was
26.
going to say.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think we're going on like 11 years.
Okay.
So I was
And
probably like
Okay.
What point in 2014? Like what month was this?
This was June. Yeah, the CMA Fest was June of 2014.
Okay.
2014.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this literally happened like from the CMA Fest. We were literally in LA filming like 3 weeks later.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was filmed in June. It was filmed
Whoa.
in June.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I was trying to see where we were at. Okay.
Yeah, so I get that email, and so obviously I replied with my phone number. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Immediately.
And yeah, and so the next time, like the next day, now they're calling me. I'm on the phone with Taylor Nation, and she's like, "This is so and so from Taylor Nation," and they reached out at the fan club opportunity, and she's like, "Can you be in LA tomorrow?" And this is still
Tomorrow.
during the week. I was working, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like 2 hours from LA,
Okay.
in
Yeah.
San Diego. But I'm like, which is fine. I'm like, of course I'll be
Yes.
in LA tomorrow. I'm like, who needs a job?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. For real.
like,
I'd be like,
Who
oh,
needs a job? If my
you
job
made
doesn't
the right
understand,
choice.
they
Yeah.
don't deserve me.
yeah.
For real.
So, so, so I'm like, because I'm like, I will totally like kick myself if I just
Oh,
like blow this over
yes.
and like never find out because, at this point, everything's so secret. Like nobody has no idea
Yeah.
like what's going on at all. And so, I say I'll be in LA the next day. We drive up. It was in like Sherman Oaks, LA area at the studio.
Okay.
And we actually had to go twice. So the first trip was
Oh.
literally like the actual auditions. And it was really awkward because
Oh.
we're supposed to be keeping it secret
Yeah.
that we were contacted by Taylor Nation because they had all the other people like that, that come to Los Angeles that like they have headshots and agents and
Yeah.
casting companies, and they're auditioning. They just think they're auditioning for a music video or something. They don't
Okay.
know what artist it is or what they're doing. And like
Okay.
they were like having us sign in and like ask for an agent. And we're like, we don't have an agent. And we're
Like,
like, and so
myself?
they were calling it Project Cardinal. They
Oh.
gave it they gave it a code word called Project Cardinal. So they said write PC like for Project Cardinal.
Wow.
And so they took like our driver's license and stuff, and they still had us go in this little room, and they literally did like a 30-second. They're like, just like dance around like you're with your friends for like 30 seconds, and they were filming it. And so we're like,
I
okay.
would crack under pressure. I would just stand
Yes,
there and be like, I don't know how to move my
Yeah.
body.
Sorry, what? Dancing? What?
I know.
I
I'm
never
like,
learned how to do
It's
that.
just like,
Did you
yeah,
have
so
like
that
music to dance to, or
I
did
mean,
you
they
just
did
have
play music. Like
Okay.
it was some like I don't remember what it was, like some club music. They're just like, you're just dancing with your friends, just like do some whatever, like you're at
yeah.
a party. So I'm like, okay, so I bust
Yeah.
out some Carlton or like
Yeah.
I was like I was like
That's amazing.
and then and then that's why like I thought it was a scam because that was actually like all that happened the first time. We drove 2 hours
Two
all the
hours
way to
just
LA like to dance in front of that for like 30 seconds, and they're like, we'll call you back. And I'm like, excuse
so,
And
me?
you're like, will you
No
though?
yeah.
Taylor, no
Yeah.
nothing. I'm like, oh, we were bamboozled.
Well, yeah, like
I'm
I would
like,
feel that way for sure.
I'm like,
So,
I'm like,
you and your friends went. How many friends were there with you?
it was just my one other friend because
Okay.
that's how I know it was from Nashville because
Okay.
I was with a group of four, but the two of us were the only ones that gave our info on the clipboard.
Oh, okay.
And my two other friends were ahead of us, shopping around ahead of us, and they never
Okay.
put their info down. And me and
Bummer.
her did and went.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's what
It's
made
gotta
me. I'm
be.
like, it was from that. I'm like, how would they
Yeah.
Yeah,
get
for
us?
sure.
Like we put our
So,
info down, and
yeah,
so yeah.
that's where you got it. So, were there like how many other people were there with you? Was it just you and your friend were in that room dancing, or were
Well,
there like
for
other
the
people?
For the little 30 seconds, yeah, but I mean there was a lot of people coming through. Like I
Okay.
said,
Yeah.
it was like the audition for everything. Like
Okay. For
they were
like the
casting like
dancers
the
and
whole
the,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking like the real people, like
Yeah.
with
No, I know.
headshots and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the headshot, yeah. And
Because like the
so
dancing in that like
yeah,
the actual
that
dancers are like
those were
incredible.
professionals.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
So
Okay, so you
so we
leave and then yeah, what
You're
yeah.
happens
like, hi, they
S-
just picked me up off the street.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. So so they do call us back like a few days later,
Okay.
and so then they ask us to come back again. And so we're like, oh, okay. So like we're going further with this. And
Yeah.
so we make another trip up there, which they were super secretive about that too. Like they literally didn't even give us the location till the morning because they didn't want it like leaking
Oh my,
out or whatever.
yeah,
So we didn't
yeah.
even know where we were going like until the morning.
Wow.
And we show up to like the studio, it was like a sound studio, like warehouse sound studio kind of thing, in Sherman Oaks still. And this and like the same people are there with like their headshots and stuff because still nobody knows what this is for, like even those other people.
Yeah.
And so we walk in, they have us fill, and obviously this was under NDA the whole time from the
Okay.
get-go. Like they wouldn't even give us anything. Like I said in the email in red, like that this was a non-disclosure agreement
Okay.
and nothing was to be shared,
Okay.
especially on socials
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
And
So in
so
that initial email, did you have to sign anything or just like by agreeing, like by getting that email, you agreed to an NDA? Okay.
they sent us the like a PDF document
Okay.
and everything. Yeah, and then we signed it when we got there, and they when we got there, we had paperwork to fill out first,
Okay.
because it was through the casting company, so we were actually even paid for this. Because
Wow.
yeah,
Way to go, girl. Way to go.
yeah. So
You're like, this is
so
unnecessary, but I will
Yeah.
yeah,
happily
I'm
take
like,
it.
no, I'm
I'm
like,
like,
you don't have to pay me.
I would pay to do that, honestly.
Exactly,
A lot
exactly.
of money.
Yeah.
So
I would pay
so
a lot of money to
we
do that.
started off with the logistics, and they did have us
Gosh.
bring extra outfits, and they asked us to be in pastels.
Okay.
So they did ask for like pastel colors and to bring several outfit options
Okay.
because we showed up and I'm like whatever we wanted, but like they still had wardrobe. They lined us up outside and like they still
Oh.
had wardrobe like go over everybody's outfits, and she had
Okay.
a few people change but not everybody
Oh.
changed. And yeah, and they did in that room, like they still had like some vanity mirrors, and some people they were touching up, like not
Oh.
too much, but like some
Yeah.
people they touched up like hair and makeup,
Yeah.
and all
That is
that.
so
And wardrobe did
interesting.
look at us, and then obviously we had no phones. They said phones had to be in the
Okay.
car.
Okay.
We couldn't even have your phones on you, and there was security guard the whole time. And so, like, no joke, after wardrobe looked at us and they walked us into the actual sound studio, the like security guard was like, so Taylor's gonna walk in here, like everybody's gonna be cool, right? And we're like,
You're like, how? How can I be
what?
cool? Excuse me, what?
He's
Yeah,
like, I don't
and
want to have to tackle any of you.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
keep it cool.
Yeah, I was like, because obviously I had been wanting, like, obviously this has been every Swifty's dream for like years. Like I didn't even know what to think that it was actually happening. Like I've tried every contest,
Yeah.
like, like so many things, never had a meet and greet, never nothing.
Yeah.
The best I got was I won a bottle of the Wonderstruck perfume.
Oh, hey, I
That
love
was
that
my
perfume. It's a
so
great
I'm
perfume.
like,
I wore that for years.
me too. I still have the Enchanted too.
Oh, love it.
But yeah,
Love it.
so it's like in your body, like I feel like I just kind of went like numb. Like you
Yeah.
have this imagining like in your head, but like when it's happening, like you just like can't speak. Like I'm like how am I gonna react? I'm like, am I gonna embarrass myself? her. I'm like, I had no idea how I was gonna react. I'm like, am
Well,
I
yeah,
gonna faint? I'm like,
that
Oh
honestly would have been
goodness.
incredible.
and so like she literally when she walks in, she literally it was exactly how you would think it would be. She literally walked in with her whole hi, I'm Taylor. Like
Oh,
I
I'm
like
loving every
she
minute of this.
it was it was like it was like crazy. And
Oh,
she started to explain everything herself. Like she got up the stairs and was standing like there on the edge of the stage, like the stairs, like like she like, you guys probably want to know what you're doing here and
a little
everything.
bit.
And she's
Okay, wait.
like,
Before you keep going, I have a couple questions about where we're at, setting the scene. Was this just the like the people in this room, was that just people that were like the fans chosen, or was like all the dancers and everybody there at
well,
this
so
point?
this day at this time was like just the Swifties they had brought.
Okay, okay, okay,
So yeah, so they had spent 3 days filming,
okay.
and this was the
Just
first
your part.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So they had shot this on the first day.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
so we had to turn in all of the our badge and stuff. They made sure they got all the like credentials back because they were
Yeah.
still filming. So
Filming.
uh
Interesting. Okay. And remind me,
yeah.
how many of them, like how many people were there
There
with the
was
Swifties?
probably 20 or
Okay. Okay.
30 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh my gosh.
and that's the other thing because they took us like a group at a time. Like
Oh,
so we spent like probably half the day there. Like it
okay.
was like 5, 6 hours or so like of
Okay.
filming. And they actually did us like a group at a time. So that's the other thing that blows my mind is like there was people that did the thing, but they didn't use that cut in the video. So
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
yeah, so I'm like, so the day the video came out, I'm to the screen, like, is it on there?
Am
Is
I
it on
in
there?
it?
Like, how, like,
Oh
I was
no.
like, and
Oh
then I
my
saw myself, and
gosh.
I'm like, oh my God, they used it, because I'm like, we had no idea what they were gonna use or
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
because they just filmed and like, so they did play the whole song, and they made us dance. For that for like that few seconds,
Yeah.
they made us not stop, play the whole song, had us dance through the whole song without stopping like
Oh.
3 times.
Whew.
And
Workout.
Yeah.
yeah, and that was the other crazy thing was like in the beginning when she was explaining it, she's like, so this is the music video for my new album, for the first single of my new album called 1989. And she's like, and the song's called Shake It Off. And then they actually started playing the song, and that's when and obviously we all know this was the
Oh,
first pop. So we hear them
That's
start
what's
playing the
crazy is
track and
you
we're
didn't
all,
know that. Like you didn't know
no,
she was gonna be going pop. And so that was probably like a shock.
no. Yeah, so she's like, yeah, this is my first thing off my new album. And they start to play it. They let us hear it before like they had
I'm
us
like
oh,
dance to it.
imagining the beginning of this song and I'd be like, what
Yeah,
is
and I'm
going on?
like, it's even worse because she's right there in front of you. So it's like you don't want to
yeah.
make like a
You
Yeah.
want to be
Like
like,
what?
what is
like
this?
what is
Sorry. Where's Country Taylor? I'm
like
out. Just kidding.
I was like, we're not line dancing to this? Like
Yeah. You got your boots on.
You picked me up in Nashville
Yeah.
and this is
I
what
know. I'm
I was
like,
at the CMAs. Oh my gosh. What was your initial thought of the song? Do you even
well,
remember?
yeah, well, I remember thinking, like, hearing it how poppy it was and how, like, poppy and dancey. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I knew it was gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Like, it just sounded like I knew it was a fun song. Like,
Yeah.
from the first time to hear it, that it was a very, like, this is gonna be like a bop dancing
Yeah.
song. And so they did like I said, they had us in groups and danced the whole song. Um, and then at the end, and the other thing that she explained that I don't think it was in the behind the scenes video, but what she told us, like being there in person, like it was good to hear it from her, like her whole concept of this video. Like
Mm.
it was probably out there eventually. I don't know if you here to talk about it, but the whole concept of the video and why she did that and why she wanted fans in there was because, the it was all the different dancing, like she had the twerking, she had the
Yeah.
ballet, she had the
The
hip hop and
cheerleaders,
stuff,
the
the
yeah.
cheerleading. And Taylor always looked like awkward in it, and
Yeah.
she never fit into all those dances, the
Mm.
twerking and all that. And she's like, and at this time she knows how the fans, she gets talked about her dancing and stuff and all that. And then she's like, I wanted the fans where you guys come in, and she's like, I'm dancing with you. She's like, that's where I fit in, like
Oh.
when we're dancing together, like just for fun. And like that's where she got the concept of the video, was that's why it goes through all of that. And then
Yeah.
you cut to the scene with the fans, and it's like that's like the fit in, like, so that was
Wow.
really cool to hear, like,
That's
Yeah.
so fun. Shake It Off walked
directly
so
from
that
you.
Delicate could run.
Yeah. For reals.
Yeah.
For reals. It's cool
Yeah.
too to like see that even in a music video like Shake It Off, where it doesn't seem super deep, like it was to
But
her
then when she
though.
said that,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm like,
it was.
that literally was her whole concept of the
Yeah.
video. But she's like, I don't fit in here, and I do here.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
that makes me love
when
it
you
even
see it
more.
all, I know, right? I know. I'm all, people always take that music video and that song as like, oh, it's just like the fun boppy song, like,
Yeah.
but like you said, like it's more than that though. Like there's always hidden meanings in Taylor's writing.
Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Leave it to Taylor. Leave it to her.
I
I
love
mean,
that.
from Shake It Off, she can go from Shake It Off to manuscript
Yeah.
in 2.6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But really though. But really.
I was like,
Oh.
That's
and
so funny.
and um and it was really cool because like we did get to talk to her for a little bit because of
Okay.
the in between of the takes. And
Okay.
so we were standing right, because they had me and my friend, actually she was like literally in the middle of us, and me and my friend were on each side of her. And so they spent a couple minutes like when they were getting the camera set, and so we did get to like actually talk to her. Like it brought up like she had just got Olivia, like
Oh,
right before that. So, and
I
now
love
looking
this.
back at it, I'm all, this was your once in a lifetime. You're talking to Taylor Swift and you ask her about her cat.
It's a big deal.
Honestly,
Who
though,
wants you to
too,
ask about her cat?
yeah, well, that's the thing is like you
And
could
well,
go
tell me
so
you're a
many
cat lady
directions.
without telling me
Yeah.
you're a cat lady. So how's your cat, Taylor?
But like that would be going through my head is like, what can I ask Taylor that doesn't seem like I'm like weird and obsessing over
Right?
her,
I'm
but that like
like,
she wants to talk about, but that like I know about her life a little bit, like we're friends. So I feel like the cat thing is it was
exactly.
good. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh my gosh, that's
so
so
how's
funny.
Olivia and Meredith getting along?
That's
She's just
amazing.
like,
That's
well,
incredible.
That's so funny.
and then
Uh,
and like she is exactly how you think she is though. Like, she
uh,
was so nice to talk to. And like I said, that small talk in between, and like she thanked everybody for coming, even though you didn't know what you were doing. And she's
yeah.
like, she walked down the line and gave like everybody a hug on the
Oh.
stage down the line. And then Andrea was there.
Oh, cool.
Like, yeah. So, and even Andrea thanked everybody like for coming and the
That's cool.
support, and let us know that they'd be sending the merch and stuff soon when it was released.
Oh.
So, and since we couldn't have our phones, that's how the camera guy took that group photo.
Oh.
And since we didn't have our phones, so
Oh
that's the only
yeah.
photo. Yeah, so they knew everybody would want to remember it. So
Yeah.
at the end, they just did the one group photo,
Okay.
and then when they sent the merch, they sent us a print
Oh, that's
of the
cool.
photo with the merch once it was out, because it didn't come out till August.
Yeah.
So we had to go 3 months before we
Oh my
saw it.
gosh.
And you just saw it when it was released, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, because like I said, like I did it. like I had no idea what they were doing with it or if they like used us. So
Yeah.
like when it came out and I'm all watching it, like, where are we? Where are we?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
This,
Oh
I
my
had no
gosh.
idea. Like I saw it for the first time with everybody.
Wow.
oh,
And yeah.
And I bet that was such a
It's-
hard secret to keep.
oh yes.
Like, sorry, I can't talk
oh
about
my
anything, any
gosh.
of this. So after it came out though, were you able, like, did she freely say, like, you could talk about your experience or did she even care?
Well, no, I mean, obviously, once it was out,
It was
and
fine.
then
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, and then because even then I saw that they were filming. That's how those behind the scenes stuff came. Like then they
Uh-huh.
ended up releasing some of that like
Okay.
after to kind of let people know
Like,
how it
see.
was like fans
Yeah.
like the because I had never heard of anybody doing this. Like this
Yeah.
whole thing to me is crazy that and like obviously we know her like the high profile level she is now,
Yeah.
but we thought she was already
Yeah.
high profile then, and like you're gonna trust these people. um
Yeah.
I'm like because now you can't,
I
it's
know.
like, she always has like, her guards like 3 feet away from her
Yeah.
at all
Yeah.
times. But so it was crazy even like 10, 11 years ago, like where she was then, like that
Yeah.
someone would even do that. And that's why they had us come to that first thing with the driver's license and stuff. I
Okay.
bet you they ran
To make sure
background
you're not
checks
crazy.
on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Get a
Yeah.
vibe check.
Yeah,
That checks out.
I'm
Oh, I'm
sure that's
sure.
exactly what they were doing before they called
Yeah.
anybody
Back.
back.
Yeah.
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 So
That makes sense.
Yeah.
do you put on your resume now that you're a professional
Right?
friend dancer? I'm a
My close
professional
personal
dancer with
friend,
my
Taylor
friend.
Swift.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh my
gosh, that is
gosh.
amazing. Okay, I do have one
Yeah.
question, and I don't if this is okay to ask. How much did you get paid?
Oh
I
yeah.
think it was about like 150 or so. I think it
Yeah,
was 150.
I
Yeah.
love it. That's
And
actually
like I
pretty
said,
Amazing.
good for
it was
like,
like 5 or 6 hours, I
yeah,
think. So
I
yeah,
dang.
and
probably would
like
have paid thousands of dollars to be able to do that. So
Oh,
the
like
fact that
pay,
you
I
got
would
paid.
totally pay 1,000. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, if Taylor was like, "Come be in my
Oh my
music
gosh.
video," I'd be like, "Yeah, how much money do you want from me? Like a couple
yeah,
thousand? Here.
yeah.
My
I'm like,
retirement? Here."
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Amazing.
But like I said, it was like through like the casting company, I guess. So
That's
like
cool.
obviously, I guess they went by the books. Like
Yeah.
you were
Mm,
casted
Which
as
is
an
I think is
extra.
cool.
Yeah, it's like
okay. Yeah.
we were casted as extras. So,
Yeah. It's like they have to
yeah,
pay you.
You're like, you have
yeah.
my number. Call me
Right.
Yeah.
anytime.
No, I'm not even joking. And like one of like my boxes packed away, like I did not get rid of that pay stub, that paper check that he sent me.
Oh,
I'm like in touch with Taylor's payroll. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I love that.
I
That's
would keep
incredible.
that for
Oh yeah.
sure. Oh my
Keep
gosh.
anything. All
Uh,
the things. All the things.
I mean, obviously the
yeah,
whole
I'm
thing was
weird
just
like that.
like,
I love it.
incredible, but do you have like a very favorite part of like the whole experience?
well, I just thought the best part was like when we actually got to stand there, like, and have like a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like and like she was nice enough to like, still talk to people and
Yeah.
wasn't like, like,
We're
oh, like,
working.
yeah, like I'm shooting a video, we gotta this that.
Yeah. And then like
um
leave while they're like setting up something
yeah,
different and then
yeah, she
coming
didn't run
back.
away like
Yeah.
when it was
Because she could
over, like
have. Yeah.
yeah, she would have been like, yeah, because I'm sure they kept on filming that day, like they
Yeah.
spent like 3 days filming. So, but like she's like I said, she stopped and hugged everybody down the
That's
line that
cool.
was there on the stage. They took a
Oh.
photo.
Okay. So I had a question because you were talking about how like your group was chosen, like you weren't sure. So
Mhm.
you said there was like 20 to 30. So like, I don't know. Explain that a little bit more.
Yeah, so they took um like less like 10 at a time to line up Like you
Okay.
probably notice how it looks in the video that
Yeah.
there's less people that lined up. And then they even did some solo. Some people they took
Okay.
for the
Yeah.
solo shots for a few seconds. So they only did a few people for that. And then they
Okay.
only did a couple groups of like 10 at a time.
10-ish.
So
Okay.
like that's why like not all of them were used. And
My
then
gosh.
yeah, so, I mean yeah, so they did a lot of filming, but there's only like a little bits
Little
and
parts.
pieces of
Yeah.
like all of that.
Yeah.
So um
Gosh.
yeah, it was pretty
That's
crazy to
amazing that, like you said,
it
that
was.
you got picked. Like one that you got picked, but then like out of even all those people that like your
It was
group's
used.
video was
Yeah.
used.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
blows my mind. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
and
That
my
would
it
be
was
gosh.
that would be like a huge bummer if you did not make it in
Yes.
the video.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
still cool. You got to
I
be
mean
there,
part of
experience
Yeah.
it, meet Taylor, but like you're in a
Yeah.
freaking Taylor Swift
yeah.
music
Yeah.
video.
You're
Well,
like
see,
so
I feel
close.
like that if I didn't have, well, at least they still took that photo, but I'm like, nobody's gonna believe me. They're gonna be like, yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's
if they didn't see
true.
it in the video, I'm
Yeah.
like, nobody's gonna believe me. They're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, sure, that'll never happen. But
Oh my gosh. That is
but
amazing.
Oh,
yeah, it was
Uh,
crazy because
so
she
fun.
really was like, such a nice person and down to earth, like you always hear. Like
yeah.
she's one of those celebrities, like, they say like, oh, never meet your idol or like someone you
Yeah.
look up to, because you don't want to ruin your like image
Yeah.
of them. But
Yep.
that actually just solidified, that image is that
Yeah.
she is exactly
Oh,
that everybody says and hears. Yeah, that
I love that.
it only made it better. It did not ruin it at all.
Good. Oh, I
Because
love
I've
that.
I've had, yeah, because I was worried about that too. Because that's what
Well,
they say. They're
yeah.
like, oh, it's different when you meet someone,
Yeah.
because I've had some meet and greets with some other people that it kind of was like that, where it wasn't a good
Okay.
experience.
Yeah.
And so that kind of bummed me
Uh,
out
well, yeah.
because yeah, so it was
Oh,
Not with
very
Taylor.
refreshing, like
That's cool.
since yeah, you would never know that she was like some top like celebrity
Yeah.
at all.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
This was so much fun.
so fun.
I'm just like
Obsessed.
so excited for you. And like I know
Yeah.
we're like 11 years later, but like I am flipping out over here. So thank you
Yes.
so much
I
for
still do
coming.
too.
Yeah, you're like, yes, I'll talk about it anytime. But for reals, thank you so much for coming and like sharing your experience. It was really fun to hear kind of like the behind the scenes, of like
Yeah.
what actually
Yeah, it
goes
was
through and
very
how they
cool.
found
I
you
think
and
my
everything.
favorite thing is the whole like Project Cardinal. I'm like,
Yeah,
what? This is
Right?
amazing.
They literally called it Project Cardinals.
that is
It
so
had to be
funny.
secret because we were at the same thing, and like nobody else, like we couldn't talk about it and
Yeah,
nobody else knew, because like if they knew we were contacted by Taylor Nation, then like it would give it away.
yeah, that
Hmm.
So
is
they're
wild.
like, just write Project Cardinal. I'm like, okay.
That is fun. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's amazing. Oh man. Okay, so let people know, Cassie, where if they can find you, if they want to like follow you on social media or anything like that. Where can everyone find you?
Yeah, I do have an Instagram of dancing on my own, of course, 13.
Cute.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I
We
don't know
love
where I
it.
got that from.
Yeah, weird.
Oh,
And
so fun.
it's
And
just
we'll link
Yeah.
that in the show notes for people to find it
Yeah.
easy.
And
But
I can you send us like that picture
yeah.
of like
yes.
all of you and like I don't know, do you have any screen grabs of you from the music
Yeah,
video?
I can. Yeah, I could.
Okay.
I could send you the group
Or I
photo and
can.
some of
Okay.
the screenshots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we'd love to like
yeah,
post them like during the YouTube videos so like people can see because I think that would be fun too.
Yeah.
To like
yes,
point you out,
Yeah.
be like, this is where she is. So I think that'd be really
Hmm.
yes.
fun. Oh,
So
that is
fun.
amazing. Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much for coming
It was
on.
Hey.
good to talk to you guys.
Yes, good to
Yes.
talk to you
Thanks,
Thanks for having
too.
Cassie.
Yeah,
me.
okay,
Okay,
Hey.
see you in the
bye.
See
next
ya.
meeting.
Yes,
Bye.
always. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. That was such a fun interview.
I know. I
It
am
was better than
still,
I even expected it to
yeah.
be.
I'm still freaking out for her. And I'm like, this
I
happened
know.
11 years ago, and I'm
Can you
still,
imagine being like her family and friends back
no,
then and she's like, look at this music video and she's just like in it? Like what? What?
no, 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 no. Like,
Insane.
so, so cool. And I love,
Yeah.
like, how random of a find it was.
Yes.
Like, that was not what I was
That was
expecting.
not, no, not at all. I was
So
like,
fun.
seriously? Oh
Oh,
my gosh,
so,
so
so cool.
fun.
Well, as always, you guys can find us everywhere you listen to podcasts and on YouTube. And if you haven't watched us on YouTube yet, at least go give us a follow, see what we're all about over
Yeah.
there. We would appreciate it.
Yeah, so fun. Okay, and until next week, when we get back into our debut series, don't forget that the haters gonna hate, 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 but baby, we're just gonna shake,
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 shake
shake,
it
shake.
off. Shake it off.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.